Tom, welcome back to Edinburgh. How
Thank
does
you
it
very
feel
much.
to be back amongst the madness?
It's a real privilege to be back. I love it here. I always come home feeling like smarter because there's so much exciting art and culture to consume, whereas normally I just spend my life just watching YouTube, to be honest. So it's good to feel like my brain's being stimulated in a positive way.
Do you go to all the culture things and all the nice serious plays?
I do my best to, yeah. This year, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be watching much because I'm with my baby. Yeah, we're hoping to take her to some heavy-hitting theatre and yeah. Well, it's worked well for like 2 days, but yeah, I mean, it's a long month, isn't it?
Let's talk about your show.
If we have
Your
to.
poster's everywhere.
Is it?
And it's really very dark and moody, Arctic Monkeys vibes.
Yeah, basically because I really like the first two Arctic Monkeys albums, and then as they sort of went on their creative journey, they somewhat lost me as a fan. And I am in two quite big sort of television shows that had quite a lot of mainstream success, and as a result I have a bit of a neurosis that when I'm sort of more creatively authentic, people come to see my show and they'll find my new direction quite underwhelming live, you know? So I feel like there's a parallel between their journey and potentially my journey, and also just allows me to sort of listen to the Arctic Monkeys before my show and like dress like Alex Turner and have Alex Turner's hairstyle, which you might notice on my head right now. It's sort of silly little hair. It takes 3 kinds of hair gel to make
I was
this
going
hair.
to say, it's going strong. You're obviously from a media family.
Yeah.
What do they make of you choosing this as a career path?
They're very, very proud. They're too proud in a way. I have a joke in my show about how, you know, I'm like a nepo baby basically. I love being a nepo baby. We get a lot of bad rap, but I'm very grateful to have had them as parents. Yeah, they always said just sort of find something that you love and kind of pursue that. And I appreciate that might not work for everyone, but when you have a nice middle class upbringing, it kind of does work, actually, to be fair. So I'm very grateful for my father having a good career in the media and having the disposable income to send me to a nice school that allowed me to pursue my interests, and now I've ended up, you know, in the creative arts.
Nepotism is absolutely rife in the butchery industry. No one cares, man. Don't go into a, you know, father-son butchers and go, oh, not for me, you know. I don't care about the meat, I care about the optics.
You've not been here for 5 years. It's a long time. What made you come back?
The honest answer is I've never enjoyed Edinburgh Festival, and I've almost never really enjoyed properly doing stand-up comedy. And I had to take a big break from it after my last show because my tour, I found it very draining and very overwhelming, and I wasn't really sure it's what I wanted to do. But I've always had this ambition to actually fully enjoy doing stand-up and to see it for the privilege that it is and not like the stress that it is, because I used to put a lot of pressure on myself and I used to think, oh, I have to entertain these people, and I would find it more of like a battle of wills as opposed to, you know, what the expression of joy that it's supposed to be. And I've now found a way to actually really enjoy myself. So this whole show is just supposed to be me having fun on stage, and I thought the best place to test that out was an entire month run at Edinburgh Festival, because if I can enjoy an entire month at Edinburgh Festival, I can enjoy anything, right?
That's true. And you're taking it on tour afterwards, aren't you?
Yeah. And again, it's the biggest tour I've ever done, and I'm really proud of the show. I really enjoy performing it, and I just want to sustain that until the end of the tour, because I do love doing this, and it's a real privilege, and I have worked hard at it. It's always going to be challenging for your mental health doing stand-up comedy, but I think I look at it in a much more like holistic, positive, joyful way.
You're obviously so well known for your television roles. Do people shout Johnny at you when they're here?
Very much so.
Yeah.
And that's what the show is about as well. It's obviously one of the main ways in which I'm categorised is there's these characters in this show. And yeah, I mean, the first minute of my show I basically give people free range to sort of shout anything that they want, because it gets it out of their systems, you know, because I do get a lot of catchphrases shouted at me. And again, it's like, it's privilege. It's incredible to be part of these things that have had such a sort of cultural impact. And I don't want to take that away from people, but also I want the show to be my own thing beyond that.
Friday Night Dinner, though, was just amazing, and it still is. It's one of those shows that you just keep going back to. Did you ever expect it to have the impact that it did?
No, I don't think you can expect that. I also don't think that we could envision that this pandemic would happen, which meant everyone was locked in their houses, desperate to watch TV that made them feel comfortable. So the real explosion in that show did happen during that period. I think before then it was like a normal television show, and then after it just felt like it was really imprinted into the kind of cultural consciousness, really. It's amazing when people say what you just said, that it's the only show they can watch as a family. I mean, like teenagers and parents, they don't find stuff that they can agree on.
And This is obviously different type of Fringe for you, coming here with your family for the first time. What kind of things would you like to show them when you're in Edinburgh?
I guess I want to do, you know, as many baby shows as possible. We're taking my baby to a show called Dragon Babies.
Wow.
We don't know anything about that. Just assume it has babies and dragons. I don't really know. We don't have big plans. We're just trying to go home without having a mental breakdown, to be honest. That's the plan for all of us.